Hey everyone, this is Christian Heimel, host of Press Row. Thanks so much for listening to the following broadcast, courtesy of Public House Media.
This is Julianne Condia, host of Rewritten, here on Public House Media. Thank you so much for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you are done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, Rewritten, where we will talk about you having limitless potential and can rewrite your story at any time. No matter your background, your past, or current situation, you can have the type of life you crave. A new show comes out every single Monday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of Rewritten. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media. Welcome to Your Life Matters podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Mariah White, and I am a passionate nurse practitioner and fired up health and happiness coach, here to deliver a message to you that you can just dream so much bigger than you already are, so much bolder than you already are, because you need to understand that you were made for more. So guys, I'm so excited you're here. If you are first-time listener, welcome, welcome, welcome. My heart is so excited that you're here. If you are one of my devoted listeners, what's up, soul sister? I'm so excited you're back. So today is my chance to tell you a little bit about my morning, my rituals, my routine, and how I have developed this concept in my life to get things done. And one of the reasons I developed this mindset was about 3 years ago. I developed this drive to want to learn more and to dig into self-love and personal development and self-care. And I read this book called Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, and it completely changed my life, completely changed my mindset. I used to be that person that would wake up just with enough time to get up out of bed and to put a little bit of makeup on and jump out of the house. If you guys know me, if you see me, if you check me out on Instagram at Dr. Fit White, look at my website at www.borntoshinewellness.com. You will never see me with a whole head full of just everything. It's just not me. So literally, I would say in the morning, including a shower and everything, it takes me probably 30 minutes to get out of my house. So I'm a minimalist in that regard, but I am very just efficient. I think it comes from being an athlete. I don't know. So I would literally wake up with 30 minutes time to get up, get dressed, get ready, and get out of the house for work or school or whatever I had. Well, then I was reading this book and I realized that my mornings set the precedent for everything else. If I wake up in the morning earlier than what I would get so much stuff done. I would get so many more things accomplished. And I dove into this idea and I started waking up at 4 a.m. I woke up at 4 a.m. every single day. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. every single day. I have done that for now 3 years. There are days, yes, of course, that, whether I am sleeping in or taking a day off or it's a rest day. Yes, there are days that I sleep in. I don't wake up exactly every single day like that. But most of the days that I'm working, most of the days that I am I am waking up at 4 or 4:30 every single day. And there's a reason behind that madness. It's because every single morning I have a list of things that I go through. And it's not like this checklist of, oh my God, I have to get this, this, and this done or I'm going to freak out. No, it is my me time. And that is what I tell you guys. That is what I talk about freely and openly. The morning is time for me. So every single morning I wake up out of bed. I literally, before my feet hit the ground, I say 3 things I'm grateful for. And I talk about that and I say that boldly, whether I am grateful for my home, I'm grateful for my relationship, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my friends, I'm grateful for this business opportunity to give me financial freedom. Whatever I am grateful for that morning that comes to my mind, I say it. After that, I wake up, I jump and get some workout clothes on. I get my superhero juice. That is my all natural pre-workout that I love, love, love. Seriously, like guys, I think I've said this before. If not, I'll say it again. I'm allergic to artificial dyes and sweeteners and flavors. I realized that in high school when literally my mouth and my face swelled up after I would have Gatorade or vitamin water. And my mom was really good and diligent about figuring out what I was allergic to. And it happens to be red dye 40, blue dye 20, and a couple of other dyes that I'm allergic to. So when this all natural pre-workout came into my life, I jumped right on it. It's nothing that makes me feel jittery or crazy. It is just something that fuels my body to help me perform better every single day and in my workouts. So I wake up, get my workout clothes on, say my three grateful statements. Sorry, guys. And then I jump and I get my superhero juice going. After that, I am diving in the Bible for a little bit. I'm reading personal development books. Right now, I'm reading this awesome book by Marie Guff, and it's called Love Lives Here. And it is such an awesome book, and I'm so excited that I'm reading it and I'm diving into it headstrong. But there are so many different other books that I've told you guys over the last few weeks and months to like dive into and get your hands on that is going to grow your mindset. So that's what I'm doing. And then right around the time that I need to get some work done, I jump on my laptop and I work my business. And that's when you will see me on Instagram. You'll see me reaching out to people. I'm inviting people into my boot camps for fitness that I do because health and happiness is so important in our lives. And I invite people to these boot camps because these boot camps changed my life. Having the support and accountability and the ability to work out in multiple areas. Like I can work out at my home, I can work out at the gym, I can work out on a beach, I can work out in the middle of the woods. It doesn't matter. I have access to over 7,000 workouts and personal trainers that are going to give me guaranteed results. So I invite people to those things. And because it's such a community building experience, you are surrounded by incredible people. And it makes me so excited to invite people to that because it literally changes lives. I've helped people lose anywhere from 5 pounds, 5 inches to 100 pounds and 30 inches. My sister has lost over 100 pounds and I am so excited about that because she looks incredible. And now we're really diving into personal development with her so she can change her mindset with it. Because if you don't change your mind, you're not going to change anything else. It's not until you change those 5 inches across your head until you will make a difference in your life physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. So I work my business. I have learned to have a side hustle where I'm able to bring in a potential 6-figure income. Literally 6-figure income business off of working an hour a day, hard work for 3 years. And I share that with you guys, not to brag and boast, but to empower you that there are so many other things that you can do. I am a passionate nurse practitioner. I love what I do. I went to school, I worked my butt off, and I will never stop doing it. But knowing that I could do something on the side that's on the side of prevention makes me so excited because healthcare in general is a reactive situation. People come to me after their kid is sick, after something is wrong. Yes, I get well checks. And when I see those kids, I'm so happy because I'm like, yes, you never come in except for your well check. And I'm so excited. But most of the time it's reactive. These parents are bringing their kids in freaking out that they have some type of illness or virus or bacteria or something's wrong or they've developed a chronic disease that could have been avoided, like diabetes. When I see children in my office and there's this process that can begin in a young child. It's called acanthosis niagris, and it's these dark skin changes to the back of a child's neck. And I note it and I see it, or I see their BMI off the chart on their height and weight. And then I do a lipid panel. So checking their cholesterol, their triglyceride levels. And I sit there and I look at this and it makes me so sad because guess what? I screen at 11. The AAP recommends for us to screen those things at 11. There's times where I have to screen at earlier than 11. I have to do it at 9 and 10 years old. And I think to myself, if we would have prevented this with healthy activity, physical activity, nutrition, this 9, 10, 11-year-old wouldn't have to be going through this. I wouldn't have to sit them down and say, hey, this is an issue. We need to stop it before it gets out of control. But that's my job. I'm on the side of reactive medicine. What I get to do as a health coach is be on the preventative side. Yes, a lot of people I reach out to have already dealt with chronic diseases, whether it's multiple sclerosis, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, diabetes. Different people, clients that I have struggled with that and have reversed it or has aided in their chronic disease process. So yes, it's a side of prevention that I get to be on that's different, but I get to help them understand that, hey, guess what? There's another way. It's not a quick fix. It's not about fad diets. Like, I don't have time for that. I don't believe anybody should count calories. I tell my kids that the same way I see them in the office. I had one patient talking about how she got on the scale every day. I was like, oh my God, throw the scale away. I don't even own one. Like, no, literally, I've walked around with a 6-pack for almost 3 years and I don't own a scale. Like, throw it away. You don't need it. So I literally have such a passion for both of the 2 career opportunities that I have, but I love the fact that I am able to work that for an hour and I have built a team, a business, an income that is extra. It's a side hustle, 6 figures side hustle business. That is something so profound. So I share that boldly with you guys because I want you to go after something that you could potentially do the same thing with. And then after I work my business, I dive into my workouts. Just like I said, I can take my workouts anywhere. And the reason why I work out, the reason why I make an effort to work out every single day, whether it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 60 minutes, I literally know the process chemically in the body of the release of endorphins, of how your body just feels so much better. I call them happy juices. Your endorphins take off, your cortisol levels drop down, which is the reason why you're feeling stressed out. And you just get this massive breakthrough of like, I can do anything. I can be anything. Right before you walk into my gym, there is a huge sign that I have. It's be in it to win it. Stop talking and start doing. The moment I walk into that gym, it's like, okay, be about it. Let's make it happen. And I get to work in the gym because when I release those endorphins at the end of the day, I get to go to work being that much happier. My nurses and MAs know, I didn't work out. Right off the bat, they know because they're like, she's not as peppy, or she has a little to her. She has a little sass to her. And I'm like, sorry guys, I promise I'll work out this afternoon. Like, I'll get up earlier, or I won't be distracted with this, or whatever the situation is, especially if I have to work an early shift. But working out releases that. Working out gives you that power, that fire, that ability to know that you can accomplish anything you want in this life. And the reason why that's so important, and the reason why I referenced Hal Elrod's book, is because there was a chapter he talked about, and it was called The 95% Reality Check. And I remember reading this quote by Robin Sharma. And he said, one of the saddest things in life is to get to the end and look back in regret, knowing that you could have been, done, and had so much more. Guys, every single day, you and I wake up and face the same exact challenge. And it is the challenge to overcome mediocrity and to live our fullest purpose. Like, seriously, it is human history's greatest challenge in all the world is to rise above our excuses and to do what's right and give our best and to create a life worth living. There's that song, everybody's jamming out to it. I'm living my best life. Like, you guys keep singing this song, and I'm like, there's so many other things that I know that you have potential in. There's so many things that I have potential in where I'm like, I'm living darn near close to my best life, but I know I have more. So that is a challenge, guys. And that's not me being mean to you. Enjoy the song. It's a good song. But I'm just saying, when you're singing that song, I want you to be able to sing that song and smile boldly and be like, dang, I am living my best life, and have the biggest grin on your face and being like, yes. But the reason why I bring up that 95% reality check is because, unfortunately, most people don't ever come close. Here's some statistics. Approximately 95% of our society settles for far less than they ever want in their life, wishing they had more, living with regret, and never understanding that they could be, do, and have all that they want. According to the Social Security Administration's office, this is crazy. If you take any 100 people at the start of their working career and follow them for the next 40 years until they reach retirement age, you will find these simple things, and it blew me away. Only 1 will be wealthy, 4 will be financially secure, 5 will continue working, not because they want to, but because they have to. 36 will be dead, and 54 will be broke and dependent on friends, family, relatives, and the government to take care of them. That is insane. If you think just money, monetarily wise, only 5% of us will ever be successful in creating a life of freedom. 95% of people will continue to struggle in their life. So here is the critical question. Here is the crucial question that this entire podcast is about when you are developing your miracle morning. The one that we have to really dig in. What can we do now to ensure that we don't end up struggling like the 95% majority that will? And it's developing this mindset. It's developing that miracle morning. It's developing the understanding that when you get up, that you have purpose, that you have meaning, that you have worth, that you are unconditionally loved, and that you are important. And every single day when you choose to get up, say your 3 grateful statements. When you get up and grab whatever go-go juice, superhero juice, coffee, whatever it is that you need, and you dig into personal development, whatever you do after, whether you're running a business or helping another person or diving into your craft, learning more about your specialty, and then after just getting a 30-minute workout in, I promise if you did that for 1 week, not only would you change who you were in that week, you would change your mindset and you would continue to do it because you just felt so good. Now, I challenge you to do that for 21 days. I challenge you to do that for yourself, for your mentality, for your mindset, for your heart, for your happiness, and for the ability to live your absolute best life. I challenge you to want to do that for 21 days. I challenge you to set your alarm. 5 a.m., 4 a.m., whatever it is that you need, give yourself an hour and a half before you even have to get ready. So if that means that you're like me, you take half an hour, okay, you give yourself 2 hours total before you have to leave the house. And that's when you dive in. I don't want you to be part of that 95%. I want you to be part of the 5%. Guys, the reason why I created this podcast is because I have an unwavering belief that you were made for more. I believe that because I believe that in myself, and I was not willing to take myself by myself and get to the top and get to that 5%. I want to take you with me because I want to turn that 5% into 10%, that 10% into 15%, that 15% into 100%, because I need to believe that you are willing to change your life and absolutely live out your wildest dreams. I believe that. You are worth that. I want that for you, but I can't be the one that gets it for you. I already wake up and make it happen. I already have a miracle morning. It's time for you to develop that. So that's your homework. Whether you copy exactly what I do or you create your own ritual, I want you to develop a miracle morning. You struggle with getting out of bed and getting a workout in? Wear your workout clothes to bed. Put your workout clothes next to you that you literally have to trip over them. You struggle with reading? Great. There's a thing called Amazon Audible. Suck it up, Buttercup. Stop making excuses. Download the Audible app and listen to your personal development. There are so many different ways that you can crush your morning that would make you so much more successful. Now I get it. Some people are like, I'd rather prefer working out in the afternoon. Fine. Okay, but you still better get up and get what you need done so that when you get home, you work out and you're done. And don't tell me, I work better at night. Guess what? Studies have shown that you have better brain power in the morning within the first hour of waking up. Powerful, right? Harvard scientists have studied that. Within the first hour of waking up, you are the most brilliant, creative, powerful you will ever be throughout that entire day. So I challenge you, develop your miracle morning. Take this 95% reality check and do something about it. That's your homework for the entire next week until we meet next Tuesday. You better be getting up, set that alarm, send me a DM at Dr. Fit White or email me at mwfitnursefitness@gmail.com. Send me pictures, send me messages, send me the fact that you are getting up out of bed. I want to cheer you on. And if you need help, guys, I am a health and happiness coach for a reason. You listen to this podcast for a reason. I'm here to help you. If you're like, Mariah, I need more self-love courses. I need that one-on-one with you. I need to develop a miracle morning with you, but I need your help. That's why I built an entire website for you. DM me, go to my bio, check out my website, send me an email. I am here for you. So Soul Sister, get your homework done, and I will meet you back next week for another episode of Your Life Matters.